Hello? Alright, we're live now? Cool. Let's see if these Twitch notifications work. Because they should. Let's see if the stream works. First of all, that would be helpful, I guess. Hello? Twitch? Are you gonna function? It'd be real cool if you did that. Alright, it's supposedly... We're live. Ooh. Alright, announcement did not work, by the way. So we're off to a really great start. Ooh. And it looks like the audio isn't working. Oh, well. None of my audio is right. I actually just don't hear anything. You've got to be kidding me right now. Why does everything always go wrong as soon as I start a stream? Yeah, I don't have any audio at all. I don't know what happened. I don't have audio. Cool. Alright, well, hopefully the audio is working. I guess somebody can chat if it's not. Hopefully the internet works, though. That's the important part. Okay. So, we are here again. And we're gonna hope that everything's functioning, but I don't know because nothing ever functions when I'm live for some reason. I generally don't get it. But anyway, hey guys, the stream announcement did not work either as well, so that's really cool. I'm live now at twitch.tv/ okay, there we go. Hey, well, that didn't work very well. Okay, so today oh, I also did this. I fixed something earlier because things weren't working, so that's also awesome. But we're just gonna say fixed feature cave issue. You see, that makes sense to me and probably not anyone else, but that's okay. That's the right repository. Okay. So today, we currently have... Ooh, let's see if this is working. Ooh, it is. That's beautiful. Okay. So we have trees and stuff. I don't know where the UI went. Oh, it's right here. Okay. So we can put that there. Okay, so we have all this stuff. Next thing I want to do is add water. So that's what we're going to do today. This thing's saying the bitrate is low, but that's okay. Okay, so surface features. So basically, we need to add water. So in order to do that, let's go to blocks.h. I don't know why this is not working. I'm going to try doing this. Blocks.cpp. We're going to do this, and then we're going to include block.h, or nope, sorry, blocks.h, and then we're going to try... I don't really need to do it with the enum, that's not important. But if we do this, const, alright, ooh. Does that do anything for me? So now if I delete all of this, is that going to break everything? I guess that's the real question here. So now it's being defined somewhere else. I gotta open up this in File Explorer. So if I delete these build folders. Hi Blub Blub, how are you? I guess there's not really much of a point in me having my headphones on. I don't know why I have them on because they don't work anymore, apparently. Cool. Yeah, this is really... I don't think... Did it run? Did I even press run? Blocks multiple... Okay. So no, this... this doesn't work. Martin, I'm guessing is how you, I don't know, but that's good. Ooh, yeah, sorry, you're gonna hear a lot of coughing. Yeah. Alright, so I tried fixing this issue, but that clearly is not gonna happen, so we're just gonna delete this file entirely. Delete. Alright, const. Oh, nope. C++ const. Is there like a const at compile time? Well, okay, so here's the problem with this, is that it doesn't update. So like when I go to do, well, I gotta actually add this. Yeah, I'll do that first, I guess. All right, Photoshop. Sorry about that. I'm gonna try and mute my mic when I do that instead of just coughing directly into the microphone. Best way to fix things is just to delete them. Yeah, that's true. Or to delete them instead. That's what I like to do. Okay, we're gonna do. No, that's not it. Actually, that works. Okay. Minecraft. Where is versions? Okay. 7-zip. Alright, so we're inside of Minecraft. We gotta go to textures. Can I zoom in? No, I can't. Okay, that's fine. Is water just in here? Ah. So this is our water texture that we have to work with. And what is this? This is also water texture. So that was water flow. This is water still. This is a water overlay. Because things weren't complicated enough, apparently. Alright. Well, then, I guess we're just gonna put water still into this. Which isn't gonna work. Let's just add one frame of this. How about that? We'll start with that. Can I expand this? That didn't expand the way that I wanted it to. Sorry. Wow, yeah, that didn't work at all. Okay. Just need one of these. Tell you what, we're just gonna open this in Photoshop. We're gonna do this. Okay, so now we have all of these textures here. These actually have opacity right here, which is interesting. So we're just gonna grab one frame of this, 116 by 16. We're gonna plop this into here somewhere. I don't know. So this is. It just needs to go back 16. Okay, there we go. So we have water. We just need to add color to the water. And we're going to do that with rectangle. And we're just going to grab some sort of blue color here. Do that. And then we're going to set this to multiply. Okay, so this is way too bright right now. Or, yeah. That wasn't the right button. Yeah, so you see, this is going to be difficult. Minecraft water definitely doesn't do this. I don't really know what I'm doing. Alright, that's good enough, I think. But we'll just go with this, and then that'll be good enough to just like test things, you know? So I gotta actually export that as a PNG. That's not. There we go. Okay. And with that, we can just add this. So this is going to be starting at 3, 4, going to 4, 5. This is not transparent. It's not billboard. It will be transparent, but it'll have to be a different kind of transparency. So we're going to go with water. And then that's not going to do anything, but we're going to do that. So now if we, to generate water, basically what we want to do, oh, hi there, okay, is we want to define a water level, and then, so we're just going to like put that in here, I guess. I kind of just have everything just here, and then it's just all static, and that works, so we're just going to continue doing that. Water level, and we're just going to set this to, let's see, what is like, okay, so it's adding by 20. So if we make 0 the water level, and then that way, up here, where we have sky and caves, so this is generating the terrain shape. Y plus start Y plus noise Y. Push back 0. Push back 0, ground. Alright, where do we have air? Oh, right. Alright. So if it is greater than noise Y, then we're gonna, this is gonna need to be a nested if statement, because in here we're gonna have to do if Y plus start Y is less than water level, or less than or equal to water level, then we have to do chunk data dot pushback. Well, I never defined this in here, did I? Blocks.h. If we do water equals 13. Alright, so when we go back here and we do blocks water else, it's going to push back air. I'm just going to actually use this because this doesn't affect performance at all, and it makes it easier to understand. This whole world generation class is an absolute mess, but I'm going to reorganize it at some point. I just got to learn how. Alright, so does it go below water level at any point? That's the real question. Actually, now that I think about it, no, because this just gets added. Like, it's just this plus 20, and so this doesn't really go. We're going to set this to 10. That might work. Ooh. What? Alright, I'm guessing this is water. I don't know. I don't know what this is, but yeah, I'm guessing this is water. I don't know why it's grass. This is very weird. Why 3 4 1 2 0 1 2. Oh no, this is supposed to be 0 1 2 0 1 2 3. I got this all wrong. I don't know why any of it functioned then, but this is supposed to be 2 3 and then 3 4. Yeah, I got that wrong. Alright, now if we're just not gonna update unless I delete the build folder. Alright, let's try that again. Now, now it should look like water. Hey, look at that. Okay, so we got water, sort of. It doesn't look good. But yeah, you can also just see like there's like leaves every once in a while. Yeah, this is great. And also this there's a network error. That's not good. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of issues with this water here. But it is water. Okay, so I guess the next step then would be, okay, well this does have to be classified as a transparent block, I guess, right? Because other faces do need to actually show. So if we do that, oh, no. And now it's gonna break again because of that. True, false. Oh, that's right. I don't have to put false there. I'm an idiot. Okay. So now at the very least, like, faces will show below the water. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, faces are gonna show. Yeah, so that's a problem. We're gonna need to add a new type of transparency, I guess, as well. Okay. Well, I guess we got to do that. Cool. Well, I guess we could just okay. So this is like a whole new classification. I kind of feel like maybe we should do this in like a sort of enum way. So if we have another enum called block type, and then we have like solid, transparent, but that's not really what I want. I don't want transparent. I want block. No. Leaves. Yeah. Billboard. Liquid. All right. That'll be good. So then this, okay, so block right here. Now we need something completely different. Oh, actually, hold on a second. Blocks. This enum has to go inside of block.h. Okay. And then we can do block type. Block type. Is it yelling at me because this is here? Yes, it is. Okay. That's fine. This does need to be in public, though. Alright. So then we have block type. Yeah. So this thing's going to complain now, but that's alright. Alright, and then inside of here, we need to fix this as well. So yeah, block type, and then instead of, oh, yeah, block type. Look at that. We're so good at naming things. And then we just do block type. Oh. I have caps lock on. block type. And there we go. Okay. Don't ask me why this is like this. I'm not going to question it. Alright. That's not good. No type of constructor. Block. What? Oh. Block solid. Cool. So all of these need solid. And then leaves can be of type leaves. Ooh. And then this can be billboard. Actually, a lot of these need to be billboard now. There we go. And then water. Liquid. Okay, so water's a liquid. I know that that is not common knowledge, but ooh. Gotta fix all the indentation. Alright. Why are you having a stroke? Oh, because I put this here 3 times. That's not that's not supposed to happen. Alright, so we finally did that. I don't know what I'm doing, okay? Ooh, there are so many errors. Let's go. This is probably all because of the chunk generation or chunk mesh generation. So if block type is equal to block billboard, then we can do all that. So then right over here, this needs to be block type is equal to block transparent, nope, leaves. So then we could just copy all of this because it's going to be the same for everyone. Boop. 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 I might have made air solid. Let's see. Wow, yeah, it takes so long to like build from nothing. Alright. Yeah, I did. I made air solid. Nothing is visible. Except for leaves. And then the logs that are attached to the leaves. Oh, we got some water here too. The water is visible. That's awesome. Yeah, alright, well, I did a great job there. Let's fix that. This needs to be just like regular transparent. Yeah, so that's going to be another thing that we need to add then. So block type, there is solid, and then there's also transparent. And that's going to be just normal like leaves and stuff. Not leaves, like glass and stuff like that. And that'll be good. Oh, except I probably still messed that up. Yeah, that didn't actually fix anything because I didn't give transparency any actual functionality. Alright, so then inside of chunk.cpp, ooh, can we do bitwise operations? C++ bitwise operations. You know what? I'm not gonna learn that right now. This isn't the time to learn that. We're just gonna do if it is billboard or if it is transparent. Nope, that's not the right place. Or, oops. North block type dot block type is equal to block transparent. Alright, now we're gonna have to adapt this for every single one because of the way that I named these things, but that's alright. So glad I decided to make it different for every single one of them. So now I'm gonna go through again and do this. Let's go. Efficiency. Alright, so that's all. Ooh, that's not good. Oh, okay, we're good. I'm like, hey, I saw that name right here. Alright, we're good. So that didn't work either, actually. Because we need another condition here. Man, I am so good at programming. Alright. We need another one for billboard blocks. Boop. And we're also going to do that. Okay. Need that and that. That and that. That and that. Okay, we're almost through. Okay, that's good. So now we got to do this again. So I wanted to get to some of the funner some of the more like cool fun things, but we got to do the boring part first, which I guess I could do off stream, but I didn't think about that. All right, now everything should work as expected, except the water is again no longer solid. So I guess we got to do another one for liquid, huh? What? Okay, caps lock is off right now. Okay, cool. So yeah, we're just I should do bitwise operations at some point. That is, I'm gonna put that on my to-do list. Are you ready? To-do list. Where is this? Right here. We got the Trello page up. Use wise operations in chunk mesh code instead of tons of else or yeah, whatever, of or statements. It's not really a statement, but whatever. Optimization. Let's go. Alright. Next up, we gotta fix this because it's broken. It's still broken. Let's go. Okay, that's good. Now, we should... Everything should be working the same way that it was before, basically. So, if we go to under the water, yeah, so under the water, it shows all this. But now, what we want to do is actually change this, because liquid, or, wait, and, this should be and, wait, how do I get just the current block type? What? What did I call this? It's just block, okay. Or block type is not equal to block liquid. I'm just doing it on this face for now, just to test it, because I don't know if I did the logic correctly here, but we'll see. Okay, so that's good. If we go to spots where the water is deeper than one block, we should see that the bottom ones aren't there. Wait, no, sorry, the middle, wait. No, the top face, sorry. Yeah, alright, that worked. Hey guys, guess what? We gotta copy and paste again. Let's go. Why did I name all these different things? Why did I do this to myself? I don't know. We're going with it. West, east, bottom. Okay. So now water should only be visible on the outside. This is like kind of the way we're gonna do like things like glass as well. Oh, it didn't work. Just kidding, guys. I don't know what I'm doing. Or north block, liquid, block, liquid. So if the north block is liquid, okay, what did I? But yeah, aren't some of these working now? So the top and bottom, or no, the top is working, the bottom is not. How? If top block type is liquid and bottom is not liquid. Bottom is liquid. This is exactly the same. Wait, why do I have or? I see what I did. All of these also, like, they go through this one before they even check that last one, because I put in liquid two times. It's a terrible explanation, by the way. Okay. We'll do better water generation then in a minute, but first of all, I just want to make sure that this is working. This does appear to be working. So... Nothing is visible under the water. Well, I should say like the water, yeah, whatever. Water faces basically get treated completely separately. So that's good. That's what we want. And the reason we want this is because this is going to need to be transparent. That didn't make any sense. Alright, let's play around with shaders, guys. Let's go. So if we do fragment shader and we output a result times vec4, whoops, 111.5. Fragment shader. Yeah, it doesn't do anything because we don't have blending enabled, probably. Imagine. That's probably why. Application. Okay, so if we go. Ooh, man, this is a mess. Okay, we're gonna do it. Okay, what do we have? Where are we loading the shader at? Okay. GLFW. No, GL enable. Blending. GL blend. I think that works. No. How do I do? Alright, OpenGL transparency. Oh, I need to do a GL blend func. GL source alpha. And then GL1 minus source alpha. I don't know what that means. But yeah, okay, so that does something, that's for sure. So yeah, this is basically what we're going for. That is so weird. Yeah, so this is what it looks like when you mess up. No. Now this is actually working perfectly as intended. But anyway, so this is basically what we're gonna try and do with water. Now here's a problem. These faces are visible. They shouldn't be. Well, actually, the face just shouldn't exist, I guess. So maybe it's not as big of a problem as I think it is. Yeah. All right. Can we open Minecraft? Let's see. Does Minecraft work this stream? Let's see. Let's see. Is it gonna load? Hold on, I want to see how this does it. Okay. Is it gonna load? Where did it go? It did load. Here we go, guys. Let's go. We're gonna have Minecraft finally. It wasn't working last stream at all. Like, it just would not open. It's great. Alright. Well, maybe it's not loading actually. Oh, it's downloading. It's downloading Minecraft again. I just opened this earlier today, but alright. That's fine. Yeah, it's gonna take a while because I'm streaming, so my internet's getting used. That's okay. In the meantime, I guess we can try and fix this. So, obviously this isn't actually what we want to do. But is this actually at all like transparent in the slightest right now? Hold on. If we do fragment shader. Alright, let's get rid of this. So everything should be just about normal. Yeah. Okay. And then we need some way of making this transparent. So I guess we could easily do this by just doing that. And then we export that again. And we do that. Okay. So now water is actually transparent, which is cool, except the depth testing, like, okay, so like the problem with transparency is that it can't be added to like the depth test, because otherwise if you can kind of see it, it starts hiding faces. This needs to be a whole separate thing so that it can render after everything, after all the solid terrain. So that's our first issue. I see that we're having other issues with world features as well, but we can solve that in a second. All right. Yeah, it might be a shorter stream today just because I'm not feeling super great, but that's all right. I wanted to stream because like people haven't really been able to see me, but I don't know. I keep getting sick. I was just sick like 2 weeks ago, but you know, I'm sick again, so that's cool. All right. So, okay, so basically blending needs to happen just with certain shaders. So I guess we could just set this because we get like as long as this is disabled, it doesn't actually matter. Wow. All right. So yeah, I mean the color is wrong, right? But yeah. The color is very much wrong. I think this is probably more accurate. All right. Look at that. Okay, so now we got water again. That's good. So, what we need to do. Sorry about that. What we need to do is we actually need to make a second mesh for these chunks here. So we currently have just this like one buffer here that kind of does everything. The problem is that now we need transparency. So transparency is hard. Because we need multiple shaders, and multiple shaders means multiple everything. So we're going to need to make a second VAO. So this should be... okay, and then if we're doing this, we might as well also do it for... Oh, what's that called? The, shoot. What am I thinking of? The billboard blocks. However, this makes everything complicated, so we're not going to worry about that right now. What I probably should do, though, is actually make, like, a chunk class. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to, like, chunk... Oh, how do I do that? I meant mesh class. Sorry. Class mesh. Public, private. Alright, so then... what we can do is... Basically, I guess we just copy a lot of this stuff over, huh? Like, all of this can go in here. So we have unsigned in these guys. Okay. Man, this is like so... I'm just going to close like all of this stuff here. And we're just going to open it as we need it. There we go. And then we can have a public... So we need, first of all, a constructor, a destructor as well. That's going to be very important. And then we can actually create the C++ folder for this. I'm gonna like reorganize my entire project at some point, but not today. Mesh.h. Okay, so we have this, and then we could do mesh. That's our constructor. That's our destructor, and then in our constructor we do need whoops, that's not what I wanted. Ooh, we need lists or vectors or something of... What do I have this right now? Triangles, right here. Vertices and indices. So, yeah, there. I was muted that entire time. Whoops. That's great. I'm really good at my job. Okay, so I guess, does this even need this here then? I guess not, because this is all handled by the other things. So we can just start removing things. Num triangles, chunk size. We don't need that. Boop. We'll put that there though. Alright, chunk size. We do need that though. Chunk thread, we'll pause. We do need these. And then we're also going to need mesh. We can actually do include mesh.h. So now we got that mesh. Alright, so then inside of here, these all need to go inside of mesh.cpp right here. Ooh, and then I guess that also means that pretty much all of this is going to need to be there as well. What is this being used for in here? Oh, we have trunk pause. Alright. Hi Mudkips. How's it going? Alright, so we're going to put this in here. Wait, what am I doing? Yeah, this is going to need to go in here. It's me from Discord. Hi. Glad people are coming from the Discord. That's awesome. So then we're also going to need this. So theoretically, okay, so no render code should be done in chunk.cpp. So yeah, however, there's there's a lot of issues with this. Yeah, so this is where, so this is the ooh, yeah, this is yikes. This is a big yikes. Let's see. What's the most efficient way to do this? Hold on. Because right now we have to put vertices and indices somewhere. This can either be in mesh or it can be in chunks. However, it does need to be in some sort of location. I'm going to put it inside of chunk. Yeah, we're going to put this back in here actually. And then we can do this. Because I'm going to make these pointers. Because efficiency is key. Let's go. Okay, so now inside of mesh.cpp, we can do this, and then pretty much like this entire thing can just go in here. Indices, size, vertices data, indices size, indices data. Okay, so now we're passing everything. We're doing all the rendering stuff. That's good. So this just simply needs to do mesh equals, or no, yeah, mesh, vertices, indices. Does that work? I don't know how freaking things. You have trunk meshing, right? I do. Well, I'm kind of currently making meshes right now, actually. I mean, like official meshes. Okay. You see, because we can't just do. Well, this doesn't work. Because if I do this isn't gonna help me at all. Vertices. Oh. Well, I do need that. Okay. So like, because this is gonna call the either like copy constructor or whatever constructor. It's gonna copy a constructor that we don't want. We want direct Yeah, see, that's not gonna work. But this isn't gonna work either. So I could make it on the heap, but that seems kind of dumb. I don't really want to do that. So, C++ object initialization. If we pull this article up here, so you see, because they got like this stuff here where they're doing creating dynamic storage object dot set. What? We want to just okay. So equals. So does this work then? Because isn't this gonna call? Well, I can't test it right now because there's so many errors, but I don't know. But we also have to render this. Okay, so in here, we're gonna need another one for void render. And then in here, nope, in here, void mesh render. And then basically just all of this stuff can go in there. We actually do have all the matrix stuff. Why isn't this working? Oh, because there's another one. Alright, let's see if that works. Well, that's annoying. Okay. We're gonna need these positions here. So we have world pause and we have chunk pause. Why do we need both? Model lock. Okay. So I'm guessing that is a thing because of the fact that I have... See, I could just do this. Ready? Oops. Not that. I could do this. Ooh, we need to do shader stuff. Yikes. That's right. We need to pass in the shader. Well. Huh. So that means we have to store this somewhere until we can pass it to the chunk or to the mesh. Which is a little bit infuriating. What if we create, okay, what if we do mesh, mesh, and then we do a shader, pointer, shader. And then we can do shader, shader, void, oh yeah, whatever. Void update mesh. Or yeah, whatever. Set mesh. Create. Set mesh. We'll do that. We'll do it that way. We'll do this. We'll do this, this, and this. So these are our two options now. So we also need to include shader to H here. Alright, so now we have a lot of things. I don't know why I'm doing this. Because I kind of feel like this. Ooh. Did my internet just die? No. Theoretically not. I don't know what happened. Oh, it definitely did. That's a rough one. Okay. I think it's... Is it functioning yet? No. That's rough. See, it kind of like looks like it's having an identity crisis, but we'll see if it comes back. And if not, then I don't know what to say. But I'm going to keep working on this. Alright, so we need a world pause. So GLM vec3. Yeah, whatever. Position. So this thing needs a position. And a shader. Alright, so now in here we can do this, and we can do this. Oops. Okay. So that's great. And both of these are saying that they're not right. That's great. This needs to go in here. Alright. Alright. So right here we have position. We need a nice little GLM vec3 position. Position. Model lock. Okay. And this should actually just be this, because model lock is something that I want to put here. Unsigned int model lock. Okay, so now that way, that fixes all these errors here. That's great. And apparently the stream is still not working. Alright, well, we'll see what happens. Model lock, set mesh. Okay, so why is this doing this? I am. It's right here. Oh, duh, because I didn't actually make it mesh. Okay. Set mesh. So this is basically what this is going to be. So we can just remove all that. Well, yeah. Well, I guess we'll just keep it for now. I don't care enough. Okay. That's good. And then we have mesh here, render. So now we're rendering the mesh. And then right here we're... Alright, is it working again finally? Let's go. I don't know why my internet sucks so bad all of a sudden. But whatever. Okay, so we're getting the model location. We're rendering now. So all the rendering code is working. Well, it should. It's the same as it was before. Why is this not working? Oh. Ah. Okay. Okay. And then in here, under this thing right here, we need chunk size, we need this, we also need a shader pointer for the shader, because that needs to be activated. So this is actually, you know, I guess it doesn't actually. I'm joking. It doesn't need to be. We don't need to do all that crap. Yeah, whatever. We'll do it anyway. Alright. Shader, and then in here, we gotta do this, and then in here we could do this. And this is just simply, what are you doing? No default constructor. Well, obviously, we don't need a default constructor. For class mesh. Mesh. Shader. But oh, because I need to do position as well. Chunk pause. That is a period. That's not what I wanted. Alright, shader chunk pause. Let's go. Okay. So this is still having a stroke for some reason, but this shouldn't even be initialized. It just exists. You know what? We're making it a freaking pointer because I don't know what else to do. I don't want to have a default constructor. Okay, so that should work. So we don't actually want to do, so we actually want to do mesh, set mesh, and give it a reference to vertices and a reference to indices. That might work. Keyword might. Don't know what I'm doing. We'll figure it out. Alright, so that creates that. And then set mesh sets the mesh, of course, and then that's good. Render. I kind of feel like we gotta split some, like, this is terrible, but that, you know, we can work on that later. There's a lot of issues with this. I kind of feel like maybe there's a better way. Create a mesh render class. Okay. I just made a little note for myself because I did this horribly. So this isn't gonna run. Because there are so many issues with this. If I go to planet here, first of all, in here we don't need this anymore, so we can just get rid of that. Yeah, we don't need this at all. Application, we actually don't even need to get this model lock thing here. I don't know where I put it. We don't need it. Model lock. Okay, right here. We don't need that. And we don't need this. That can go away. That's fine. Too few arguments. Okay. So that's gone, that's gone. We can get rid of that's chunk, that's not where I want to be. I need planet. We can get rid of this from here. We can get rid of that from there, and if I can find update, we can get rid of this from here. Does this work? What am I missing? Let's see. Oh, nope. Okay, that's I don't know. We need to pass on a reference to shader. This reference goes through. Ooh. We ever deconstruct? Okay, we need to delete mesh when the chunk gets deconstructed as well. See, now we're dealing with memory management here. I don't like that. But we don't need to delete it. Like, we don't have anything else. So we're deleting all the buffers here. That's good. And we're deleting everything. We're good. This is fine. This is fine. I think we're managing memory correctly. However, we do need to fix the chunk creation right here. So if we do... Oh. That's right. This is like completely incomprehensible right now. So we gotta fix that. We also probably shouldn't be doing this on the stack. Like, we should not be creating chunks on the stack. But I don't know. I don't care enough. Oh. Okay. Let's try this again. So... What am I doing again? I forget. I got totally distracted. Well, you can use What am I doing? We need to pass shaders in somewhere. Wait. Sorry, I'm managing that. Okay. So. It's like, whoa. Okay, so chunk, or no, sorry, shader. Or no, wait, where are we making the planet at? So we're creating a planet. We're actually, wow, I'm surprised that I did that. We're actually making the planet on the heap. We're going to need a reference to shader for the solid shader. And then we're going to need to save that here. Shader, solid shader. And then we can copy this over into here. And under this default constructor, we can do solid, or yeah, solid shader, solid shader. And now we should get much better results here. No default constructor available. Why would it need a default constructor? Where do I have this? Oh, because of that. Okay, what is this now? No instance of constructor shader. Oh, because I need a reference to the shader, not the shader itself. Hi, Asterix. How's it going? Alright, that's not working either. So no overload. Where is this at? So this is in utility line 307. This is because I'm still not passing anything in here. So the chunk now needs a shader as well as everything else that I was doing, which means that why did I do so many of these? Oh. Chunk queue. No. Okay, we're good. We don't need to do any of that. We just need chunk size next. Wow, this is horrible. What did I do? Chunk tuple. Try in place. So I think next. What is this? What does this do? I think this just needs to pass in shader. Chunk tuple. How was I doing this? Decent. Took from programming to play some games, so I pulled you the stream. Pretty cool. Well, I'm glad you're here. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out. I'm currently doing the boring part of adding water, which is kind of annoying, but yeah, that's how it is sometimes. So yeah, this is literally just supposed to be a list of chunks, and I messed up somewhere. So chunk tuple, chunk size, chunk size next. Chunk size this, and then we need to pass in shader as well. Sorry, solid shader. Okay. Now we should get So it doesn't work, but that's okay. You've done more this stream than Mojang in a year. That's true. We're making good progress, guys. Why is this not working? Solid shader. So we're passing the shaders. I don't think we're ever using the shaders. That may be our first problem. But when we're actually doing like rendering the shaders, are we ever actually calling the render function? Alright guys, I figured it out. So we need to, when we actually go to render, we need to actually call the render function. Crazy how that works. Oh boy. So something ain't quite right here. Oh yeah, I see what happened. So every single chunk is currently rendering on top of each other. I think this is the, somebody asked me where the far lands are. This is where the far, oh. Yeah, that's where the far lands are, guys. That's not good. So the mesh broke. If mesh is not equal to null pointer. I don't know if that's why. But we can just do that check, I guess. I don't know what's going on. Is it gonna crash like whenever? Yeah, it is. Okay. That's not. Oh. See, this is why I didn't want to make meshes. Because now we have memory issues. Oh, this is fantastic. Also, I just realized that the crash screens don't show on the stream anymore because of the fact that I wanted to make things easier to both to see and on myself for editing, but it made it so that error messages don't pop up. Model lock. Okay, so I guess we can fix. Okay, let's fix the first issue. Actually, this is a model map for model position. It should work already, but it doesn't. I saw this exact problem on a video about optimization. Ooh, that's great. Maybe somebody can help me then. So we are setting the position. I don't know why it's not taking the position. If we do... Okay. So right here, when we get, like, set. Okay, so this is just getting this. So why are we doing it this way? What is going on? GL uniform matrix. So we're getting the model lock. I guess we should probably do shader. That's not gonna work. Okay, that's fine. GL false value pointer of model. Position gets sent there. And world pause should be getting sent to the mesh when it's being created. Yeah. And mesh would never be equal to null pointer. So that would we would just need to delete mesh. Is it okay? Let me check something. If we remove these lines, do we still get that same error? I'd like to fix the other error then, but like right now this would cause like millions of memory leaks and whatnot, but I just want to see if that's the cause of it. That is not the cause of it. Ooh, that's a rough one. Deleting the mesh does not work for some reason. We are just creating a mesh pointer. This is actually being done in the constructor, so it shouldn't be deleted at all. But when it gets deleted, it fails. And I'm guessing that if we remove delete mesh, then it works. Wow, crazy. It does. This looks really cool though, I gotta be honest. But it's not what we wanted. Okay. So deleting the mesh does break everything at the moment. Why? I don't know. But if we do all this, it just doesn't work. Now, it could be because we're making... Okay, but... yeah, I guess it's probably a problem with it, like, being generated but never deleted. That doesn't make any sense. Inside of here, see this. Okay, so this is why we want to do. We're gonna make. I don't know how to do this at this point because we don't want the mesh everywhere. But what is this by default? Is it just 0 by default? I don't know what's going on. If VBO is equal to 0, or yeah, whatever. Well, no, because we already tested this. It's not. It doesn't have anything to do with deleting buffers. It's not a problem with that. As you can see, it has an issue even if that doesn't happen. So, set mesh, render. So it's not an issue with a single part of this code, then what is happening? Model lock position. I don't know. Something about destroying meshes. Just yeah, Jabri. I can't talk. I don't know what I'm talking about. The point is, it's not working. Does deleting... Okay, does this... Okay. Does calling delete call the destructor? So apparently it does call the destructor. However, it's still not working. Why am I even... Wait, why do I even have it as a pointer? Why am I doing this on the heap? I don't even remember. What if I just don't do it that way? What if I just do this? No default constructor for mesh. Oh, okay. That's why. Because in here, Unless we do this, not mesh. Unless we do this, it's all gonna break. Oh, it's still gonna break, but we're gonna have a linker error now. Cause this needs to go in here. There we go. Alright. Let's try that again. Okay, so it once again does this, but it shouldn't have an error. Nope. Okay. What? So once it goes far enough away, does it like try to generate or render even though it's gone? Like why? I don't know. I don't get it. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's try to fix the other issue first. Let's take this one at a time. Alright, instead of set mesh, render, okay, render right here. It's supposed to do that. Cause that shader is being used, so that shouldn't be an issue. In here, we are setting model lock correctly. So GL get uniform location shader UI, or yeah, shader ID and then model. We go into vertex shader, we get model. This is exactly how we were doing it before, and it's just not working. This is the kind of thing that made my first attempt at making C++ Minecraft clone fail. Because I tried to abstract mesh code, like rendering code into meshes in my first try making this, and I just had so many issues that I was never able to solve. We're seeing that again now. Clearly I have not learned. So I don't know what to do now. Because this is just not working. But this is literally what I was doing before. GL bind vertex array. Okay, so what? Position gets stored here. Position gets set here by all of this. Inside a chunk here, we set the position to chunk pause. Oh wait, I think this actually needs to not be chunk pause and instead be world pause. I'm an idiot. I was passing in the completely incorrect things this entire time because I'm an idiot. Okay, that's fine. However, we're still going to have an issue. Now it's not crashing. What? I don't get it. Why did that fix it? Okay, so I was passing in the wrong variable, right? I was passing in chunk pause instead of world pause. However, it worked then, but why? What is chunk pause? Chunk pause is just another vec3, just like world pause. They're the same type of variable. Doesn't. I don't get it. I really don't. We can go as far away as we want, and it's not gonna fail now. You know what? It works. I'm not gonna question it. And then watch, we can set it back to doing chunk pause. And now, if I go too far away, why? It's still not crashing though. Wait. What? Now all of a sudden it's fine. Also, why are we doing this like this? Hold on a second. Chunk size, chunk size. This is all incredibly inefficient. Chunk pause. Yeah, we can get rid of that, but that doesn't change the fact that it shouldn't be working, and it is. Okay, so that's where it breaks, right? Is when we go in a very certain place, I guess. And then if we do this, and then we try and kind of go in the same angle. Is there like a certain... So, I don't know. I don't know. But it works. So, you know, that's fine, I guess. We just... Alright. Num chunk, yeah, whatever. Num chunks rendered. Okay, so second dot render. Alright, so we're rendering chunks now. So that's good. It is working. So now we can finally move on with our lives and do the next mesh. So we're gonna have multiple meshes now. So the second mesh is going to be, this is like the main mesh, and I know that I renamed it, so now it's gonna break everything, but whatever. We're gonna do water mesh as well, and the reason for that is because we're gonna have two shaders now, one for water and one for not water. So there's going to be some complications as a result of that, but it's going to be kind of cool, I think. Okay, so if we do water mesh and main mesh, water mesh, main mesh, what am I doing? I just my brain just stopped working there. So I don't remember. Oh, we just made another mesh. Oh yeah, so this is where we're gonna need to do main mesh, and there's two more spots for that to happen, so we're gonna do that. And then the other thing is that we're gonna also need a new set of these, one for water vertices, one for water indices. I think it's because you were passing chunk pause, it always loaded in one place, but if you go away, it tries to load more and delete chunks far away. But the chunks being generated were far away enough to be deleted. But that would only be the rendering, though. That's the thing that I'm confused about. Because, it would be rendering at the wrong position, but all the calculations for, everything else, the actual object, location of the chunk itself was still in the same place. Where it, was still where it was supposed to be. So that's why I'm confused. But I don't know. Or maybe I'll get a crash at some point and we'll figure it out. But that's okay. We can just continue on for now. So we have water vertices and water indices. And then if we... This is a mess. Yeah, so now we need another thing here. So let's just ooh, this sucks. Block, 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 block. Billboard. Let's go. Billboard. Okay, so this needs to be else. But you see, here's the problem, right? For every single one of these. Yeah, all of these things here, we need like another if statement. So, okay, this is just if it's a billboard block, so it's obviously not going to be a liquid then. But like, all of these now need a liquid. So if block type is equal to block liquid, then we're going to need to do something completely different. Oh, and also current vertex, we need 2 of these now too. Current liquid vertex. Alright, so if it's a liquid, now we need liquid. Ooh. Yeah, so now we need liquid. No, water vertices. Oh man, I'm like dying now all of a sudden. Water indices. Oh, I can do that. Okay, let's speed it up. Alright. And this needs to be current liquid vertex. I'm really glad that my naming scheme is just all over the place. Alright. So now, all of the north faces, which it doesn't help me, but now they should be on a whole different thing. So if we go to here, and then we do water mesh, and we do water vertices and water indices, then we'll have 2 completely different meshes. Oops. Alright. Oops. Water mesh. Alright, that's good. So all the faces are still being shown, which is great. So now if we stop rendering the main mesh and just render the water mesh, then we'll see just a few water faces. So yep, there we go. So now we can see that all the north faces are on a whole different mesh now, which is pretty cool. And they shouldn't be on the water or on the main mesh. Uh-oh. Why does that break it? I just made it so that it doesn't render the water mesh anymore, and that broke everything. What? Why does it break if it doesn't render it? Alright, tell you what, we're gonna We're gonna go into a debug build. And we're gonna try that again. Why? So it had an access violation, but like, why? All I did was make it set it to not rendering the water mesh anymore, and for some reason, it broke everything. Uh-oh. Well, now it's just broken entirely. I don't know what it's trying to tell me to do. All right, what is happening right now? What is this? I don't know what NVOGLV64 is. NVOGLV64.dll. Conflicts with other applications running that use the GPU. Ooh. That is not good. So, this is an issue. We broke the GPU. What if we just don't render either of them? That's not good. What if we don't set the meshes at all? What if we just do this? Oh no. What did I do? It is completely broken. Unverified download. Download a verified file. Okay. So I downloaded this DLL file. Let's go see if we can locate this and well, not loaded. All right, what does this mean? Yeah, so this is a debug information to find the source. Ooh. The source for the... Okay, but why does it need this? Well, I'm not trying to debug anything. Yeah, I mean, everything's broken now. uh... Hmm. So I'm guessing. Okay, so it's having an issue. There's some sort of invalid pointer into OpenGL, or I gave the wrong information about the buffer that. Okay, so if we just don't ever create meshes, if we just pretend that doesn't exist. Yeah. Okay. So that's a big problem. So I'm guessing it's a problem with this line here then. But why? So if we uncomment these files, then it's going to immediately crash. But if we get rid of this water mesh here and just do the main mesh, then it doesn't immediately crash. So it's creating the water mesh that is the problem here. For some reason. It's doing the same thing 2 times. So why? So if we just get rid of the water mesh entirely, then it works basically. Whoops, sorry, not that. So this will still work as normal. Right. And then we don't get the north faces. Okay, so that part's working. We confirmed that that is working. However, nothing else. So I can't add in the water mesh for some reason. Shader world pause. Is it somehow a problem with it trying to get this twice in a row? Water mesh equals mesh shader world pause. So the moment that I do this, it's gonna break. Yeah, it has an access violation. Hello. Oh, I don't know how to say that. And hi. Hey Fox Moss, how are you doing? This is probably a weird question, but why do we have water in the main mesh and have the north faces in the water mesh? Because I want to get this. Because I need to change the same code in a lot of areas. I basically have to make this whole thing for all of the other faces, so I just want to get it working on one face, and then I could just do it with the rest. So that's why it's only the north faces for now, but it will eventually be on the rest of them. I just wanted to get to work on this first. Can you help me with codes? I can help you with code. Not in the stream, but I can help you with the code outside of the stream. I don't know if you're in my Discord server, but if you aren't, then you can join that. I can actually give you the link to that. And then you can ask the question there, and somebody can help you. I can help you after the stream. There you go. That's the Discord server link. All right. Okay, so anyway, back to making meshes. Mesh shader world pause. I'm in an intro C++ class, and I'm so confused. Yeah. C++ is definitely a little bit difficult. But I like it. I like this language. It's good stuff. Okay. Water mesh. Okay. Shader world plus. Yeah, so it's literally doing the same process 2 times. Why? Nothing is literally nothing changes. Nothing. What if I do? Okay, I do want to eventually. Okay, so like water shader kind of thing, right? Water shader. Oh yeah, this is gonna have a stroke. Welcome to the Discord server. Alright, and then in planet here, we can pass in more shader stuff. Let's go. Solid shader, we need another shader called water shader. Can pass this into here. Water shader. Planet.h. So this needs to go up here as well. And we also need this here as well. Whoops. I'm bad at typing, but that's okay. Alright, alright, so that should all work then, and then in here, we're just gonna do the same thing 2 times. Oh yeah, C++ is awesome. Also, my PC clock broke apparently because it thinks you've been streaming for negative 22390 seconds. That is great. Dang, I didn't know you were actually live. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, I don't know. my stream also breaks a lot. Shader. No overload to convert the types. What are you talking about? It fine. Shader pointer shader. Okay. C++ is hard. Yes, it is. It is. All right. I'm going to have to try and like can I mute this for now? No. Okay. Why 307. Okay. 307. Okay. Oh, no. Sorry. I'm in the wrong place. I need to be here. And then we can pass in water shader. See, did that just fix the No. Wait, do I still have that commented out? Is it still not making it? Guys, what? Your project is very impressive. I'm not able to make a Minecraft clone in any language. Why, thank you. Well, no longer works. Okay, so so now I'm no longer doing the water mesh, and so now it broke again. I would also not be able to make a Minecraft clone that no longer works. You know, that's fair. So it it broke. It broke when I added the water mesh, and then it broke when I removed the water mesh. Why? Why? Show call stack. Can I see what is breaking? I can't. Hmm. So I obviously don't have this file. But I don't know what's going on. Alright, this is gonna give me so many errors, but let's just try it anyway. If I don't render this, because that's gonna break it, is this still gonna give me an error? Yeah, okay. I don't know what's happening. Like, this doesn't make any sense. So now if I uncomment this again, so now we have the water shader. Now it's functioning. It just seems to be completely random whether or not it decides it wants to work. Alright, let's try this. So now it's all rendering. And You know? What are these just completely incomprehensible errors? Like, it doesn't even make any sense. It's mad at me. I don't know why. But whatever. Whoa, Minecraft. Thanks for the follow. Okay. Well, it's not working, but we are. It should. I can tell you that much. Okay. You know what? It's working. I don't care. I don't care. It's done. I'm going with it. Mood. Yep. We're just headline here is we got Minecraft working again. It opens. Alright, so now we just have to do this whole process with every other thing. So liquid or no water vertices. Wow, I'm doing such a great job here. Water indices. Current liquid vertex. This is why I waited. Oh, and I forgot to copy this, so now I got to do this all over again. Okay. All right, cool. So next is west. And okay, so liquid. Block type. I hope you're not hearing the notification sounds actually, now that I think about it. We're gonna mute this. Whoops. No, just want to mute it for like. Sorry, mute channel for 1 hour. Okay. Oh, that's right. Do not disturb. I forgot about that. Thanks, Mudkip. I don't know why I didn't think about that. All right. Water vertices. Water indices. Liquid vertex. Okay, and then nope. Boop. Boop. Nope. Boop. Boop. Wow, I'm doing such a great job this stream. This is what you all came here to watch. It's just me struggling and failing endlessly. I was really hoping that we would get to like some of the more interesting parts of this stream, but evidently that's not gonna happen. I'm a little terrified about those errors though. I don't know what is causing them. And I'm scared that like as soon as I change anything, they're all gonna come back up again. But we'll worry about that when it comes to it, which it apparently does often. Alright, what are we on right now? This is top. Okay. So this is the last one. Let's go. So then all of the water will be on a completely different shader. Well, not really. It's just on a different mesh. Coding is funny like that. Yeah, I love OpenGL coding. Let's go. Alright. Now, we're not going to be able to see this happening, but it did. Oh. What did I do? What faces did I break here? I don't know how to use like any rendering API, so ow. Still impressive, thank you. So, okay, so this is really weird because some of the faces render and some of them don't. I didn't like forget something or like type something in wrong. It's just some of them decide they don't wanna. Which is really cool. Oh, that's why, because I'm an idiot. Current liquid vertex. Guess what, guys? I forgot to make these do the right thing. Ooh, nope. I gotta pay attention when I'm copying and pasting code. Sometimes I also don't wanna. That's true. Water. There we go. Okay, there we go. So now all the water is rendering, except it's on a different mesh. So you know what that means? You know what that means? It means I am dying, apparently. Let's go make a new folder. We're going to call this... Oh, wait, actually, you know what? We're just not going to do that. Main frag and main vert. Then we're going to do waterfrag.glsl and watervert.glsl. So now we're just going to copy and paste this. Whoops. Fantastic. I don't know why there's like 2 lines there, but I'm not going to question that. Okay. Whoops. So under waterfrag, then we could do times vec for 1110.5. Well, no. Texture's already transparent. I don't need to do that. You know, shaders are kind of fun to mess around with. I did pretty much an entire stream about shaders at one point. Okay, so with that, we can now actually pass in a different shader, and that should work. So now, okay, so these are currently different shaders. However, they're still going to be in the same thing. So we're going to have to change this to main vert and main frag, and then below this we can do, what is this? What am I doing? Water vert and water frag. So this is our water shader. Text multiplier. Okay. And then we need to also set the text multiplier for this, because it is doing the same thing. Alright, and then over here, we're planning, well, yeah, whatever. We're planeting things or something. Okay, water shader. So now inside of our planet class here, first of all, here's what I want to do, okay? I'm going to take this, and then inside of our planet class, what we're going to do is when we're rendering, we're going to have to go through this whole thing 2 times. But second time we do GLO. Evidently, I need to include these as well. I'm going to do that. So, alright. GL enable, GL blend. Okay, so we're going to do this, and then we're going to do this. If it is ready, so we don't actually need to do that. We don't need this either. Some of these were like debug stuff. Num chunks rendered. We don't need num chunks either. We just need this. Okay. That's not good. So we need to do render water. I guess we just need like a separate method. So GL enable, and then also like water shader dot use, and then here we can put this up here and do just regular shader No, main shader. I don't know what I called this. Solid shader. Okay. GL disable blending. Use this. Okay. So now we're gonna render. We're gonna do the main render. We have two renders now. So inside of chunk.h we have render and then render water. And inside of render water, it's gonna look very similar. But first of all, we're not doing this here. We are doing this here. Yeah. We don't need to do that either. Okay. Cool. And with that, render void already has a body. Render water, sorry. Now we're rendering the water mesh. Okay. Hopefully this doesn't crash. Oh, nothing. Well, it's rendering the water now. Main mesh dot render. Why? Wait, did I get errors somewhere? No. Hooray, water done or something, yes. Alright. Yeah. Why in the world is it like this? Yeah. I don't know. If we go back to chunk, that's rendering the main one. This is rendering the water one. Yep. Okay. Cool. And then why? Why is it broken? Well, guys, we added water, so I'd say that is a success. Yeah, I don't know. I see nothing wrong with this really. I think we did a really great job. Water's added now, so we can finally move on to the next thing. I'm pretty happy with this. This all broken. Okay. So now, okay, so how did this break render? I'm here to praise the almighty render doc. That's great. Iron charts. Okay. Do you know what render doc is? No, I do not. What if we just don't do that and we just do water shader and then... So, okay, so... Why? Allows you to open... to debug... Oh, really? Render doc. Oh, that's crazy. Alright, I'm definitely gonna look into that then. Externally... Or, yeah, extremely useful. That'll be great because I've been getting some really weird errors this stream and I'm getting kind of tired of it. It looks like there's like a huge problem with the shader. I don't exactly know why. Oh, it also thinks that shader doesn't actually exist. Oh, probably because I have that. Okay, so shader. Where's the shader? Okay, so inside of planet then, that takes a solid shader and the other shader. So if we go into solid shader here, you can see everything between every call to OpenGL, like all the texture contents, what is bound, uniform values. That is pretty awesome. Water shader, water shader. Okay. Also vertex stuff. Pretty cute. So why is the main... Yeah, the solid shader just not working then? Hi, Microry. Just had started to watch your Minecraft letting video. Wanted to see your Twitch, and boom, you're live doing water. Hello. I'm glad you showed up. So, maybe the fact that the shader is just straight up not working, maybe that has something to do with the fact that I got all of those errors before. I don't know. I'm just saying. But at least it's not just crashing now. Like, I can actually somewhat see what's happening. And I'm guessing it's not an issue with blending, right? That wouldn't even make any sense. So yeah, so it's not that, I figured. Okay, so solid shader use. So solid shader is just not working though. So if we go to chunk, main mesh, set mesh. So yeah, this is main mesh render. How long have you been developing? As in like this stream, or like ever? Because I started doing Scratch when I was 11, and then I started doing Unity when I was like 13 or 14. I don't know. So like, depends on whether you know not you want to count Scratch, I guess. Somewhere between like 6 and 9 years. Main mesh equals mesh shader. So yeah, this is getting the shader and the world pause. That's great. Main mesh dot render. So there's something wrong with the shader, but it is loading the shader, right? Because we have main vert and main frag. Right. Planet.cpp. If we use the solid shader instead. I also like how I have that main shader named, like, it has 3 different names for some reason. Okay, so it works if I'm using the same shader for both, but it does not work if I'm changing the shader. Want to watch a stream, but I must go. Bye bye. I'm actually gonna end the stream really soon because I've gone over time already, but I want to get this working so bad. Let's look at shader. Let's see what's inside our shader class. Let's see what happens when I do use. GL use program ID. Unsigned in ID. When I create a shader, what is it doing? It's taking this. It's getting all that. ID equals GL create program. Attach link. Get program. And then it's deleting the vertex and fragment. Okay. Okay. That's looking good. Also, are you checking OpenGL errors anywhere? No. I think that might be my problem, but I'm going to fix that after the stream because that's probably going to be a whole process, and I don't want people to have to sit there while I install things and everything, but no, I'm currently not. Look into GL debug message callback. Really? Because I was getting a whole bunch of errors earlier. And now it's just not working and I can't see it. So GL debug message callback. Oh, well. I'll figure it out. Alright, chunk. Why is this not working? Vertices, indices. So we have, yes, so that's working. See if it's liquid. Yeah. Why do you do this to me? Alright, we'll just do this, and then we'll do, for the water, we have, okay, so GL enable, GL depth. Oops. Right, and then, I don't know if this is actually the right thing, but I just, GL disable. So now it shouldn't do any depth testing on the water. And it does look like that is working. Okay, so now the water actually renders correctly. So I got to figure out why the shaders aren't working, but I'll probably do that off stream. And then I'll figure it out from there. But hey, we did get water, some basic water working. So I'd say that is a success. So we're good, I guess. So thank you guys for watching the stream. I've gone over time now. But yeah, added water and meshes. Not completely working yet. Okay. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching the stream. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Bye Mudkips. Bye Asterix. Oh, thanks for the follow. Flutel. I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce that, but yeah. I don't know how to tell when this is good, so alright. See ya.